Good morning, everybody. So picture this. It's the morning of the 27th of August, the last bit of the 5th stage for the Air Operation Summer event. I've got all the kills I need. I've got all the victories I need. I just need 4 kills with airplanes in one battle. And I've got about 20 minutes left to do it in because I had to work the last couple nights and I didn't have all that much time to finish it. So I'm close to finishing it. And that sets the stage for this battle. So I've got my beloved 5.7 German lineup with my beloved Ersatz M10. Ersatz M10. And I figure, okay, this is my best chance to do it. I've got the DO-217E4 and the FW-190 F8 with their Giganto bombs on them. And I figure if I'm going to do it, this is it. Now, of course, we've got a 6.7 battle for matchmaking because, you know, why not? But I'm still pretty confident. The bombs are pretty good, and the Ersatz Panther's got a pretty good chance of making it to a useful place in the battle in time to at least get a capture and maybe even a kill or an assist, and that should be enough points for an airplane. So we'll make it into the cap with an RU-251 here and just watching the most likely point of approach. Nothing yet. But we got that first capture down, so that's a good start on our way to hopefully getting an airplane spawn. And there we go. That sure looks like a T-26E1. So we'll just back off a little bit here with our impressive Panther reverse speed, and we'll wait for him to appear on the other side of the building. And we'll wait. And we'll wait. And we'll wait. Okay, apparently he's camping back there and watching our southwest approach. He probably could see the other two guys there. He takes a hit and gets destroyed, and then a Panther, or a T-34-85 rather, shoots at me and misses. I took a total chance shot at him through his smoke and killed him. So that works for me. And then somebody else fires right here, right next to me, so we'll move up on him. And I can also see another enemy tank right here. It's another Super Pershing. Finish him off through the opening in the rubble. Definitely going to have enough points for an airplane now, but I'm going to see what kind of kills and score I can get here. And we'll just wait for this other guy to pop out. I was about to shoot him in the barrel, and then he just kept on driving. That turned out to be something I didn't really want to see, but thankfully, as I drew him over towards looking at me, he gave up his side to my squad mate in a Tiger II, and he finished him off for an assist. So, looking pretty good for the air spawn, but we'll take the Centurion Mark I while we're at it as well. Friendly Pantherin moving alongside of me. They're taking the B point, and I figure, okay, suicide run into B, because if I get killed at this point, it only serves my purpose for wanting to get an airplane out, and it's relatively early in the battle still. So yeah, full speed ahead. Let's go stop them from taking the B point, and if I got shot on my way in there, so much the better. Honestly, lets me bring in an airplane and probably catch a lot of them on their sniper ridge back off to the right side of their spawn. So we still have somebody capturing the B point. I'm giving them a nice big broadside shot, but none of them appear to be interested. Okay, somebody was interested, but he missed. And there's a AMX-40 DCA right on the other side of the cap. So I'll just give myself a nice wide open shot for the enemy to shoot here from their ridgeline. They're still not looking. And we'll take out another enemy tank with the DCA-40. Then I finally take a hit from their sniper ridge back there. Wait for my artillery to reload. And wait, doesn't get reloaded. But 4 ground kills, a cap, and an assist. Yeah, I think I could probably bring in an airplane now. So I brought the 190 F8 figuring that I'll get my fastest possibility of getting in there and getting a quick kill, which should leave me with more than enough points to bring the 217E4 in as well. And I should have actually brought the 217E4 in first, but I didn't realize that we had 2 friendly fighters up that could have given me cover. So I figure with the 190 F8 I can make it into the battle a little bit faster and have a better chance at catching a couple guys back on their sniper ridge, like the ones that shot and killed me. And that's what I'm trying to do. We're trying to come in along offset to the right of the battlefield here and then cut in and go right up along the axis of their sniper ridge just off their spawn. So that's what I'm looking for, as well as watching out for any potential enemy fighters. So you can see somebody shooting from back in their spawn there. Multiple planes shooting at, or multiple ground units shooting at our planes. And we spot an SPA right down here. Dropped all my bombs on him. And of course, with a 1,000 kilogram bomb, all we're going to get is a little bit of hits on an enemy SPA, a lightly armored SPA. But whatever. Lined up on a Jackson and actually strafed him out, which I didn't expect. And then was going to run back for home, but I've got some damage to my airplane, and there's a P-47 coming straight in at me. So lined up on him and managed to just barely take him out before we crashed into each other, but that worked. That's 2 kills, and I've got 4 1,000 kilo bombs to drop with my 217 E4 now, so I was feeling pretty confident about being able to pull off the last 2 kills I needed with airplanes here. Pretty good start getting 2 of them with 1 run. Of course, I could have had 3 pretty easily if the bombs had apparently not flown way off kilter, but oh well. So here we go, back into the battle. Can see 2 enemy aircraft coming at least. I'm a little worried about that. I do have a pilot-controlled frontal 20mm cannon in this thing, but I'd really prefer that my friendly fighters come and deal with the enemy planes, so I'm coming in as low as I can, hoping that my team will spot anything at all, but we've got an enemy taking B, and that's enough of a marker for me. Couldn't quite see what was there capping. There it is. Dropped my first 2 bombs, and there's my 3rd air kill, or 3rd kill with air, rather. Now, the flight model on the 217E4 is frustrating to me because every time you try to roll and climb, the plane goes into a nose-up attitude instead of keeping the nose level and just rotating on the roll axis. So I'm trying to get some hits in this guy here with my front 20mm cannon. Just couldn't get the gun on him, and unfortunately took my last 2 bombs with me into the ground, but I didn't think I'd be able to turn around fast enough and make it back to the fight with the bombs I had left with those enemy fighters coming in. But luckily I had a backup for my 190 F8, so used it with figuring, here we go, 1 suicide run in with my large bomb, and we'll hope we can pull off that 4th kill, because that was all I needed to finish the 5th air stage for the Martlet and the at the Marine Corps FJ-4B with the bullpup missiles. So get low, get fast, hope that I can avoid notice from their fighters, or maybe catch that guy in the stall up there, which by the time I got close enough, he had already rolled back over and was coming. Now watch this. Get hits on him, he goes into the ground, it's an assist because he'd already been damaged. And I've got an enemy in the smoke here. I just dropped the little small bombs there, trying to get a marker on him, and then come back around trying to line up on an IS-2 that I saw, and as I come in, pulling tight and low here, lining right up on him as I come in, there he is, just off to the left. My plane hits the top of a tree and completely explodes as if that tree was made out of TNT. And then this guy did distract me a little bit. First off, the same old Orange Doom question, because for the love of God, how can I still be getting that question this late in the game? Anyway, the other thing is, with like 7 aircraft in the fight and a whole bunch of tanks on the ground, this guy's got to ask a question about my name in the middle of a battle, instead of waiting until the end of the battle or something else. Just gets frustrating sometimes. So that was it. I was also really angry because I wasn't able to get the 4th kill, so that definitely clouded my judgment a little bit there. But at the same time, if you're going to ask a question that's really unimportant, maybe just wait till the end of the battle. Because this was a really intense battle with a lot of things going on, and the odds of someone you're asking a question to not being involved in the fighting is pretty low. Now, I know I'm a grumpy old man, but just understand that any distraction when you're focusing on anything here wouldn't have made anybody very happy. And to say that, well, you didn't have to look at it. Of course, I see the name pop, I see the chat box pop up at the bottom left, and I see my name in it. I'm going to notice that, and it's going to distract me. But we'll leave it at that. I chat with the guy a little more, but... Anyway, I came back in the Waffenträger because at this point I figured that I've missed my chance at the air stage, so we'll see if we can get a little more research with the Waffenträger here. And it's just such a slow vehicle chassis. It's so good for if you can get it into a static defensive position, but the way battles are set up in War Thunder, the meta is not for getting slow vehicles into a good defensive position. It's getting fast vehicles into a good defensive position, and you're just not likely to be able to get the Waffenträger to anything useful anytime quickly. But it's the only non-spaded thing I have in my lineup, so why not see if I can get a little bit of research with it. It does have a long 88 gun on it, which is a very excellent gun. Even at a 6.7 up tier, it's still a pretty capable gun here. Can't see anybody trying to spot anything. I can see shots coming from up on their sniper ridge. And then I take a hit that costs me my turret rotation and a crew member from that little hole in the dirt along the river there, on the high river banks. And, of course, I can't rotate my tank, my turret. I can elevate it, and as I'm waiting to track it over to the gunshot that I just saw from up on the ridgeline, slowly, painfully, agonizingly waiting for the repair. 3, 2, 1, finish the repair, start rotating the gun, and he's not there anymore. So, okay, he must be hidden directly back behind that wrecked tank. So I'll just push in and take the B point instead. Hey, there we go! The M18 that hit me in the first place moved up and shot me from a different part from behind the dirt off to the left side of the river. So yeah, that's pretty much the story of the Waffenträger's life with me. So I didn't really want to burn a backup for my ersatz, and I didn't want to come back in anything else but SPAA and just see if I could shoot down the airplanes that I knew were going to be swarming all over the place here. Starting with an F-82 that flew a nice casual, non-evasive path over the top of me and gave me kill number 8. At this point, it's just getting garbage points and garbage time of the battle because it's very, very over. And I did not achieve my objective of the 4th air kill. Well, 4th kill with air. You know what I mean. So I was a little sad about that, but oh well, just figure it happens, and while I don't like it, I prefer to earn the stages. I do have enough Golden Eagles to buy the stages that I need to get myself both the F4, F Martlet, and also get the FJ4B when it comes out. Come on, loader. Come on, loader. He's flying nice and level for us. There we go. Sea Hurricane down. That's another airplane shot down. That's my 9th kill of the battle. And let's see if we can maybe go get to the B point, and maybe we do have a chance of turning this battle around. I doubt it, but if they're mostly in airplanes, speaking of airplanes, there comes a Sky Raider, and whoops, still reloading again. I assume he saw me, and well, he certainly sees me now. Just missed him, just shot over him, and he just ducked under it. So the odds of making it to B are pretty low now with the Sky Raider probably coming back at me, so we'll just move towards A where my teammate is and wait for the Sky Raider to come back. Try to draw his attention in. And once we finish the chat back, turn around, reacquire a Sky Raider coming right at me. And give him some 20 mils, and there we go. Double ace at the end in garbage time, so big deal. We lost. Who cares? But still, I did end up with 6 ground kills and 4 aircraft shot down, but unfortunately I only scored 3 kills with my own personal aircraft, so fell just short, just under the time limit. I don't mind buying the stages, but when you get that close to finishing the stage and not having to buy it, that hurts. Anyway, 71,000 silver lions and a loss is a pretty darn good battle. It would have been pretty sweet to pull off a victory there. But, I mean, it wasn't overall a terrible battle. There was not a lot of spawn raping going on. It was mostly fighting at the cap, so that's nice. And the kill feed isn't too bad. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know what you thought in the comments section below. We'll see you next time for more War Thunder. I'll try to not have so much 5.7 Ursat's M10 lineup. And thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great day, everyone.